What is this doing now? Unsupported resolution. Well, I don't know if that makes any difference because it's still working, isn't it? This seems to get worse, this thing, it seems to me. This does it all the time. It does it so often. It sort of it really puts me off of streaming. What I've done the I've changed it down to 480p rather than 720. Hopefully it'll make a difference. Who knows? Right, what have I missed? Right, Daniel's saying about you get 20 gold. Where are you getting your 20 gold from? Because I get 5 gold ads a day. So where are you getting 20? What's his name? Right, you get 100 gold a week from ads. How are you getting that? I only get 5 a day. So I'm getting 35. You're saying you get, if you watch all the ads, you get 340 racing dollars and 20 gold. So in a week, over $1 million racing dollars and 100 gold. I don't really. Right, so the ads. Where on the top right there, where it says racing dollars free. Obviously, I don't need any, so I haven't done that for yonks. But every, at midnight every night, that changes to a gold ad, and I get 5 gold ads. So how are you getting 20? Because I certainly don't get 20. Right, you just keep watching the ads. So are you saying that after you get the 5 gold ads, does that then go racing dollar ads for however many racing dollar ads, and it then changes back to gold ads? Does it do that? Because once I get to 5 gold ads and then I go on to the racing dollar ads, I then don't watch it anymore. So does it change back to gold? Because if it does, I didn't know that. I've never heard of Super GT, so I've got no idea who that is. I don't stream that often, as I say. If this was more stable, I would stream every single day, but it's not, so obviously I don't. Where was that? I think it was Master, wasn't it? So it would be interesting to know about these ads. Change the day to the country and go back and change back to normal time. Yeah, but I mean, that way you're saying about change your country. I know a lot of people do change the time zones, and you can then watch another 5 ads and change the time zone again and watch another 5 ads. I know people have done that for ages and ages and ages. But what Daniel's there was saying about just keep watching the ads, as though the racing dollar ads then go back to maybe gold ads afterwards or something like that, without changing time zones. Wow. So okay, after the first gold you get 40 racing dollars, then 5 gold, and then 100,000, followed by 5, and again 200. Right, so it does go gold, then racing dollars, then back to gold ads then. That is a lot of ads. All my gaming experience these days seems to be watching adverts. Because I play a golf game and that's all about watching adverts as well. That's the same thing. This thing don't half know how to have a bit of an old skid up, doesn't it? It's quite nice, really. Go on the Red Bull, have a skid up. It's no good if you actually want to do a decent time, though. Are we all loving the circuit of the Americas? It's a lovely car to have a skid around this thing, isn't it? Hello to you from Germany. God, how far ahead this is. Opposition's so easy, isn't it? I'm not actually much of a lover of that new one, to be honest. It's exactly what I thought it would be. It's one of them tracks that's got, I mean, when you go round it, it's lifeless. It's very much like watching Man United play football. It's like there's no atmosphere, and it's just dead. It's horrible. I was quite surprised that the Grand Prix circuit, because when I did the race team thing yesterday, the Grand Prix circuit with the distance and stuff, I thought it was, because obviously I don't know the track very well and what have you yet, I thought that track was longer than it was. It seemed to go on forever. It looks like a really, really fast track. Looks like there's some bits down there where you go around a couple of rights and like through a little bit of a wiggly chicane, and then you've got a long straight. It goes forever. I reckon, you know, top speed things down there is going to be pretty good, I would think. I just wish it had a bit more life to it somehow. I don't know how they're going to put life into it, but it just seemed to be, you know, like we all know, like, you know, the tracks are all pretty, you know, empty, and there's hardly anybody in the crowd and stuff, but it just seemed to lack any sort of ambience or soul. Oh, speed record. Speaking of the track, right, so speed record, I'll tell you what I might do, speed record wise. I can't go in there yet, can I? Maybe speed record, I'll go in each of the 3 cars and see what they feel like. My X-Type's not very well. I've got the gearbox problem again. It's one of them things I'm thinking about, do I get rid of it or do I keep it? Thing is, I like it, but it's I changed the gearbox oil today. It's an automatic gearbox, so it's meant to be sealed for life, but because it's old now, you can't really keep it going. So I was underneath that cartle today for a couple of hours, and God, this does know how to skid about, don't she? Oh, I could have carried on there. This little thing here, I didn't hit that there, but that is going to be, oh, where am I going? That, oops, what a stupid place to put a wall that is. Where's this long section? I've got no map. Oh, I guess I have. Because I obviously, as you know, driving hood view most of the time. That map looks a bit, even at that speed, still skidding all over the shop. Where's that really long straight? What is this down here? No, not yet. Well, I'll tell you what, I've not driven this car in a long time. And it used to, I remember it was always skiddy before, and it's not changed. What was my speed? 237, but that was pretty ropey because I didn't know where I was going. Hello to you in Belgium, Mr. Looping. Well, that's alright for you to say about slow down and go quicker and stuff, but when you don't know where the track's going, that's easier said than done. I mean, I ain't still got used to Nürburgring yet. And as for that New York horror story, that is horrid, isn't it, New York? When you think about it, you know, we always say about we don't get any new tracks, but you know, even in the last year, I mean, we've had, or certainly 2 years anyway, we've had Hong Kong, New York, Circuit Americas, Red Bull Ring. So I mean, they do put a few new tracks out. When you compare it with something like where I play or was playing Gran Turismo 5 and 6. Now, when you go into Gran Turismo 6 now, although the game's old and stuff, I mean, you can't do anything on it. They've now just it's now just shut. There's no seasonal events or online stuff, nothing whatsoever. You can't I didn't take any notice of what bloody speed I went now. See if I can handle it any better in here. Yeah, you can't do any of that. There's nothing. It's like the game now. It's like opening this game saying, no, game's shut now. Mind you, they might do it with the what was one for it? Real Racing 2, which they still charge money for, don't they? See if I can know where it's going this time. I'll tell you what, I'm going to have to get out of this view in a minute. I might have an idea where I'm going. I went round there like a proper old granny. Hey, crushed in exactly the same place, but I think that is faster than I went before. Yeah, the other, obviously we've got the Pulse test track, that's a new one. So they do stick a few new tracks in, more than what we actually give them credit for, I think. Tell you what, they're going to have a weekly time trial around this place before long. It'll definitely be a be pleased with B. Give you slow down to speed up in a minute. I've got no idea what that is. Right, 242. I don't think the other one was as fast as that. I reckon this R3 spec little beaut. The old Zilla, I reckon she'll be a bit better. Is it so that comment there from Robert, you learned it by playing F1. Is it a very, very similar layout on this game as it is on F1? I know the graphics and stuff will be better, but does the actual track... Because like I noticed with playing Gran Turismo 6, Mount Panorama was, I felt, much different on Gran Turismo than this game.